Hello everyone. In today's session, I'm going to discuss about the operator of Python. So my first question is, what is operator? Operator is a type of symbol which actually able to operate the operand. Now, what is operand here? All the data which a user wants to calculate with these symbols or which able to perform some specific task to find some particular result are known as operand. Operands are always defined as a data which are able to proceed or through which we want to process or find the result. The main purpose of operator is not in Python, actually in any languages. The main purpose of operator is to carry out the arithmetical and logical conjunction, and operators require the operand for perform some specific task. So these operands are completely responsible for the performance of operator. Suppose let's take an example. Suppose here we have a data. When we use the plus between these data, here 7 and 6 automatically treated as an operand which able to perform the operation given or controlled by the plus operator. So when we use that statement or expression with the program or inside the program, it will return some specific result. So basically here operator is responsible to control as well as to perform with the operands. It just not allowed to operate, but it also able to manipulate the data and prepare them to perform some operation and return some different result after the processing. According to the work performance or according to the action taken by the operators, it has 7 different categories. If we talk about the Python language, in Python we have 7 different type of operator which we use in program to perform some particular operation and to find some result. These different categories of operators are defined as arithmetic operators, comparison or relational operators, assignment operator, logical operator, bitwise, membership, and identity operator. If we started from the arithmetic operators, all the mathematical equations are completely depend on these operators. It means arithmetical operator consist all those the category of arithmetical operator consist all those type of symbol which are responsible to perform some specific type of action related to the mathematical equation. So let's start with the arithmetic operator. In arithmetic operator we have different category. According to the nature, operators are also defined in 2 different categories, that is unary operator and binary operator. If we use 2 operands with a single operator, is known as binary operator. For example, if we take the example of a plus operator, here the plus operator work with 7 and 6 both. So in that case it will behave like an binary operator. But if operator work for a single operand, suppose here if we use plus 6 or if we use minus 6, it also define the negative nature of the 6. So in that way the operator work with a single operand only is behave like an unary operator. Okay, so here we can see according to the nature it has 2 categories, but according to their work performance it has different category. The first one is addition operator. So what is addition operator? As we know, addition operator always return the value after perform the addition between 2 or more operands. Sorry. So let's check it with an example. Now here we can perform the addition operator between two operands, between more than two operands. So here plus operator is responsible to find the addition between different numbers. As similar, subtraction operator also able to perform the operation between different numbers. It will work not only with the integer value, it will work with the float value, as well as it will work with the negative value also. Now the next operator is multiplication operator. As we know, multiplication operator able to multiply the values as like your string operator, as like your plus operator. But if we talk about plus operator, here plus operator not only perform the task with the integer or the float value, it will work with the string type of data. So here if we get the data as AB plus BC in a string type, so for the string type we have to code that first. Now it will return the result after concat both the string together. So it will return the result in a combinational form of AB and BC. So this is the answer. Here we can see we can work with the plus operator with the string type also. So plus operator return the value of the integer type, plus operator return the value of the float type, plus operator return the result of a string type. But plus operator cannot perform the operation between the string as well as the integer type. It will always return the error. So it is completely unsupported between the int and the string both category together. As similar, we can work with the multiplication sign also between the string as well as the integer and the float value. So here if we use the multiplication sign with the int type, it will return the result in a similar way. If we use the same with the float type, again it will return the result in the similar way. But can we use it with the string type? Yes, we can use it with the string type also, but we cannot put the string and a string as like the plus operator. If we use the same format of plus operator in the multiplication side, it will return the error. But we can use the string type of data with the multiplication operator using int type of data. It means we can use a single int type of data with the string type. So in that case, it just allows us to repeat the content at 2 times. As we can see, it will return the result AB at 2 times. So it allows to repeat the data, but we cannot use the value or both the operand as a string type directly. We can use the operand as an integer type. We can use the operand as a float type only, but we cannot use the operand as a string type only. We have to use the string as well as the integer type to find some result. Now before the division sign, I am going to discuss about the exponent, which will able to return the value using the power operation. So if we use 2 into 2, it will return the power of the value. Again, if we use 2 exponent 3 exponent 2, it will again return the power of the value. The main merit of this sign is it will return any type of value or any largest value without any limitation, which is the merit of your Python 3 and actually it was missing in Python 2 or any other language, where the size of data are completely fixed. It means we cannot get a largest amount of value directly with the int type of data. For example, if we take the example of Python 2, the size is limited between 4 byte, that is 32 bit. It means we can get the data uh, with the maximum size of 32 bit. But in Python 3, it allows us to use the exponent sign, and we can use any largest value directly without any limitation, and we can prove it with the calculation of 2 per power 128, which is the IPv address. So if we use that operation, it will return the value of the 2 per power 128, which is not possible, or it will not allow by any other language directly. So this is the benefit of the Python 3 also. In Python, exponent also allow to calculate the float value. So if we use 2.3 exponent 2 will return some result. As a similar, it will work with the negative value also. So if we use -2 exponent 3 will return the result with the negative value. So here we can see the exponent always return the power value of the operand, and also provide us the facility to return the largest value whatever we want with the calculation, which is the main merit of the Python. Not only the operator work, actually it works with the Python. So we can calculate any type of number in Python with this feature. Now the next is division operator. As we know, division operator always allow to perform the operands and return the result in a form of quotient. So here we have two type of division operator. The one is the float division operator, and the next one is the division operator. So let's check the differences of them using the Python shell. Suppose we use 4 divided by 2, it will return the result as a quotient. So the result will be always in 2.0. One more thing by the division operator is that when we use the division operator using the int type of operand, it will always return the result in the float type. It means we cannot use, or we cannot get the result in the int type by default with the division operator of the Python. Python always, division operator always able to return the value only in the float type. So here we can see it will always return the result as a float type. So suppose we use 12 divided by 4, it will return the result as a 3.0. And if we use 4.5 divided by 2.3 will always return the value with the float type. So division by default return all the result in a float type. But if we talk about the float division operator, which defined by the double division operator sign. So suppose we use 4.5 float operator divided by 2, it will return the result as 6.0. The same operation, I'm going to perform the same operation with the division operator. So this is the exact result, that is 6.25, but it returns 6.0. So this is the difference between the floor division and the division operator. Floor division always return the minimum value instead of the exact value or the cell value. Cell value means the maximum value. See, if we talk about the 6.25, the minimum value of this exact value is 6.0 and the maximum value is 7. But here the maximum value defined as a cell value CEIL and the minimum value is defined as a floor value. So if we talk about the floor division, it will always return the value in the floor. It means it will always return the minimum value. And if we talk about the division operator, it will return the result as a quotient value. So basically this is the difference between the division operator and the floor division operator, but one more difference between them is that if we use the int operand with the division operator, like suppose if we use 12 divided by 3, it will return the result with the float type. But if we use the division if we use the int type with the float division operator, suppose we use float division with 3, it will return the result in int type. So float division operator will return the result in float type when any of them, it means any of the operand between them is in float type, otherwise it will return the result in int type. Suppose if we use 4.0 float division divided by 3, it will return the result as 4.0. So if we use the float type with the operand, it will return the result as a float type, otherwise it will return the result as a int type. So this is the next differences between the division operator and the float division operator. The one difference is if we use the division operator, it will perform the operation with the exact value and return the quotient. But if we use the float division operator, it will always return the floor value instead of the exact value. And the next one is division operator always will able to return the result in float type, whereas if we talk about the float division operator, it will always depend on the type of operand. If the type of operand is in the float type, it will return the value in the float type, otherwise it will return the value as int type. The next operator is mod operator, which is also known as modulus operator. The main differences between the mod operator and the division operator is that division operator always will return the result as a quotient, whereas mod operator always will return the result as a remainder. So let's check with an example. Suppose we use 4 divided by 3 will return 4, but if we use 4 mod 3 will return 0, because the remainder of 4 divided by 3 is always in 0. So if we want to get the remainder, we have to use the mod operator instead of the division operator. The one more benefit of mod operator in Python is we can also work with the float type of data with the mod operator in Python, which is not possible in any different other languages such as C and C++. It will always return the error instead of the value, but in Python, mod operator will work with the int as well as float type of data also. So if we use 4 mod 3 will return the remainder as 1, and suppose we use 4.2 mod 2 will again return the result as a remainder. So here we can see it will work in float as well as int both type of data. Python also allow us to use the remainder or the mod operator between the largest and the smallest value. So we can also operate the operand as 2 mod 3 also, it will return the result as 2. So how it will work here? For this operation, let's check with the dry run. Here we can suppose here 3 use with divided to 2. So in that case we cannot use 3 into 1, or 3 ones are 3. It will return the error, so it work with 0, and when we multiply 3 into 0, it will return the result as 0. So the remainder is 2. So in that case it will return the 2 instead of any other value or the error. So here we can also get the result in this way. Mod also work with the negative sign in Python. So if we use -4 mod 3, it will return the result as 2. In that case we have to be define the value of result is depend on the denominator instead of the sign of numerator. It means whatever the sign of your denominator will be used by the result. So we can say here the denominator sign will be the sign of the result. And my next question is how the translator will work or return the result as 2 after, as a reminder, after the division of -4 mod 3. So here we can check the value by the formula which is defined as a specific formula of the mod. Here we can say that modulus or mod operator work on the formula to perform the operation. That's why it returns the result in this way. So the formula is actually explained as a n minus n floor operator base into base, where n is behave like a divisor. N is behave like a dividend, and base is behave like a divisor to find the remainder. So let's check that formula with an example. For this I'm going to open a new file. So just open a new file and use a equals to 12, b equals to 2, and c equals to a mod b to find the remainder, and then print c. Now I'm going to save that file first. Okay, so when at the after the execution it will return the result as 0, which is the remainder of 12 mod 2. Now if we change the value as 13 and run it again, so it will return the result as 1, which is again the remainder of 13 and 2. Now here I'm going to use the formula. So to use the formula, I'm going to take the another variable. So use the 13 again, y equals to 2 again, and then instead of a mod 2 I'm going to paste the formula. So the formula is x, that is the x minus, now the divisor is again the x, that is the dividend, then the divisor is floor division, then the divisor y, close the parenthesis, multiplication sign, and then again y. So here I'm going to change the c as z and then use print to print the value. Run your program. So here we can see it work as similar. So it proves that modulus work on that formula. Now I'm going to change the value as -4 and 3. Again -4 and 3. So let's check what will be the output. So here we can see it will return the same result. Now as we know, the sign of result will depends on the sign of denominator. So just put the sign into the denominator as similar and run your program. So here it proves that modulus work on that formula and it will return the result in that way. So this is the arithmetical operator of the Python. I hope it will work for you and you understand the differences of differences and the work or operation of these all operators. So in the next session we will discuss about the next operator, that is the relational or the comparison operator. Thank you.